Oh my goodness. Hello and welcome to Laura Cain After Dark. We are in the final few days. It's wedding week in my world. Charlie and Maia getting married on Sunday.
So exciting.
So I have...
Hi, Julie.
Oh my God, I have so much to tell you about. I'm Laura Cain. This is Laura Cain After Dark. This is Eric Rimmer.
Hey.
My favorite.
You're my favorite.
And I love you. And your hat is totally in the way.
I love you too.
I have lots of things to show you and read you. And
I have
you know
things
what?
for you too, but they're coming on Thursday.
This is like wedding related. And I really need your advice on a few things. And a few things I think you'll like.
Wedding related.
Yes.
This is not one of the dresses,
Okay,
is it?
No. I'll explain this in a minute.
Okay.
I have stories about the wedding prep. I have dresses to show you.
Okay.
I'm just going to show, I'm not wearing them, but I'm going to show you which one I think I'm going to wear.
Okay.
I have a fun thing to show you regarding the wedding. What my son has asked me to do for the wedding. And I want to run by you the toast that I'm going to give. I'm going to read it. Charlie is so busy. And plus, I don't think he partakes in this podcast anyway. So there's really no risk of him hearing this beforehand. But I want to get your take on it. Okay. And
is it as good as mine? My toast.
Did ChatGPT write it?
Not at all.
Okay.
I wouldn't. No, because you mentioned that last week. And you know what? I would not do that.
Okay.
I'm going to speak from the heart. But you're going to like my twist, I think. But I need your advice.
Okay.
Okay. We have the Double D.
Yes, we do.
We have a movie premiere.
We do.
That you guys, or review that you guys both saw.
Yes.
I have some information about the psychic world and about this week that my psychic told me, which I didn't get a reading yet, but I have, it's kind of interesting. Maybe we'll talk to her on Thursday because it's weird. And we have something we forgot to play last week.
I was just thinking about that today. We totally got so wrapped up in each other.
We sure did.
Like we always do.
So before we get to our sponsors and all of this wedding stuff that I have to share with you, let's play our secret sound. Now, if you guess this on our Facebook page, on Instagram, on YouTube, in the comments, Laura Cain After Dark AD, however you get a hold of us, $100 is the prize. What is this secret sound?
Let's see. I gotta remember which button it's on.
Okay.
Nope.
No, it's okay. You know what? Taking this. No, that's the wedding music.
Oh boy.
That's fireworks.
I think you took off the secret sound on accident.
Oh, I thought you had it on the computer. I did
no,
take
it was
it
on
off.
the soundboard.
Oh,
Mother above. Is there any way to get it right now, or should we just wait till Thursday?
We'll have to wait.
Okay.
It's on your phone, isn't it?
Yeah, but my phone's right here.
Never
Doing
mind.
Instagram Live.
I'll just go. That's what it sounds like. Has anyone gotten close?
Someone got kind of in the area.
Closer than I've gotten?
Yes. Here's how I'm taking this week. Not day by day, but hour by hour, just because there's a lot going on. So this secret sound thing, fail, no big deal.
Right.
We'll let it slide for today.
Yeah.
Go check out older episodes to rehear it.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's so smart. And then we'll play it on Thursday.
Just not last week because we forgot last week.
I know last week we completely forgot. But anyway, it's just a fun little thing.
You can blame it on me being here like at 7:02.
No, I'm going to blame it on myself because usually I write down the
That's
things
so
I'm
much
supposed
better.
I'm going to take full responsibility. Before we get to our sponsors, do you feel like... No, we're not going to do that. We're not.
What?
I was going to say, we're going to pick a tarot card. I have one of these like easy tarot cards.
Do it.
Okay.
Do it.
This is how this week is going to be for each one of us.
Okay.
Now, let me take my cheap tarot cards where we only going to pick one. This is the easy pack where it's not real like convoluted. It's
I like
really
those
easy.
better.
Hi, Renee G.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
I saw my Renee twice this week.
Renee.
She calls me her boyfriend.
Oh, everybody loves you, Eric. Jesus.
She's so sweet.
Okay.
Hi, Renee.
Now, this is what you have to do with tarot and whatever. good intentions. Let this deck speak the truth. Nothing but good intentions and love coming from my heart onto these cards. And here we go. Now.
Yeah, we have to ask it a question, though.
You each have to ask it a question.
You should ask it how the wedding's going to go.
Number one, don't tell me what to do because I might start crying.
What I think you should do that you
No.
are free not to do.
No, of course I'm going to ask about the wedding.
Oh, okay.
That's
Well,
the biggest thing
then
of my life.
what was the point
right
of
now.
that little sassy
I
interlude?
love you too.
You know what? All I'm going to say is be prepared for a lot of different emotions coming up.
Uh-oh.
It hit me. I went down to Mexico today to get my nails done because it's like $30 there to get acrylics and they look really pretty, very classy.
Your teeth look really good.
I got my teeth done in Mexico too.
Oh, they look really good.
But I don't even remember the point of the story.
All right, let's just draw the tarot cards.
This is how it's happening. I have so much on my mind before I leave for Portland.
Wow.
Okay. You guys each think of a question
And
too.
I have a feeling we're going to have a wardrobe malfunction before the evening's over.
Yeah.
I'll explain this dress and I have other things to show you. All right. Now, Eric, close your eyes.
Okay.
I want you to think very seriously about a question.
Okay.
Okay. Now, run your hands over this deck. I'm holding it. Whatever just kind of speaks to you.
Okay.
And then hand it to me.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I love how seriously you're taking this. Okay, first of all, what was your question?
My question?
Yeah, so we can turn this over and see what it says.
I didn't know I had to do a question.
What were you thinking about just now?
Just what card spoke to me.
Okay,
The
well then we'll
universe
just
will
read
decide.
all right. So you picked the 8 of Pentacles. Find work-life balance to protect your creativity. Education, detail, perseverance, overly careful, apprenticeship, talent, high standards, skills. Rebirth, settled decisions, practicality, contribution. Does that speak to you at all?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Brian,
Okay.
do you want me to use my energy to?
No. I'm gonna fan the cards out a little more, and I will give them an ocular pat down. Okay. Put your finger in the middle. Go one. Yeah, that one.
Okay, here it
It
is.
didn't speak to me, but I just looked at it.
Did you have a question?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, what's your
I'm not
question?
gonna say. It's a secret.
Oh, I want to see how the card answers it.
Okay. What's the rest of 2024 gonna look like?
Okay. You picked
The orange man.
the 6 of Pentacles.
Okay.
Sharing your success builds more success, in quotes. Giving, receiving, fairness, justice, generosity, sharing, influence, nobility, harmony, alignment, healing, empathy.
Not good at that one.
I know. So maybe it's telling you.
Actually, I'm very good at empathy. I'm terrible at sympathy, though.
I wouldn't say you were great at empathy as far as I'm concerned.
Empathy is just knowing how other people feel, and sympathy is actually caring.
Oh. Okay.
Kidding, I'm
Well, anyway.
I am sympathetic, but not on this show.
It's just telling you to be a little bit more, like share your talent, be more
No.
giving. Okay.
No.
Fine.
All right, 2024 is gonna suck.
Okay,
No.
Let me fan them out for you.
And obviously, you know what my question is.
Yes.
I'll just say it out loud. How is this wedding week going to be for the bride and groom and for my family? Ooh, this
Ooh,
one,
not
this
that
one,
one.
this one, this
I
one.
got
this one.
bad energy from that one.
The 9 of Swords.
Oh boy.
9 swords at a wedding? That's too many swords.
Worrying changes nothing. Decide your next step. Anxiety, anguish, hopelessness, worry, captivity. And it says, in order to conquer these, strength, selflessness, deeper meaning, optimism. I have all those things right now.
You do.
That was infuriatingly relevant too.
Okay, so there's that. Now, let's do our fabulous sponsors before we move on to the wedding toast that I need your guys' advice on and the dresses I'm thinking about wearing. Again, the wedding is Sunday in Portland. But let's talk about skedaddle.
Yes.
This is important. I'm part of it. It's September 7th. I'm the MC. It's my second year doing it. It's a 5K walk for research for SCAD, which is a very little known heart. They don't know how this happens, but it's a heart attack that happens in healthy women under the age of 50.
Would you like me to tell everybody?
You talk about the walk, and I'll talk about what SCAD
All right,
is.
you do that.
Okay. So spontaneous coronary artery dissection, that's why it's SCAD, is a little known, poorly understood cause of a heart attack. Most patients are young, healthy, active women, and they don't have typical risk factors of heart disease. It can also affect men, but women are mostly affected. It can reoccur. It can be fatal. Research is desperately needed, and this is what the walk is raising money for, is the research. Last year, it was a whole lot of fun. Talk about the walk.
So our timed 5K run walk takes place on the east side of Crown Point Park in San Diego on Mission Bay. Enjoy the course along the bay on the Bayside Walkway. Awards will be given to the overall winner, male and female. And if you register by August 16th, you get a t-shirt.
Mm-hmm. And it's a beautiful walk. I walked with Firewife last year.
Oh, yes.
She's a SCAD survivor.
That's
you know?
right. Yes.
And there's like vendors and face painting afterwards. It's just a fun day. A link is on lauracainafterdark.com. Come walk with me. I would love it. Walk with us. Help support the cause. Now, the man who's going to help you with your wealth and grow it is a man named Jay Wertzler.
We love Jay.
We do very, very much.
We do.
He's with Capital Growth, Inc. Here's more about Jay and his company.
Hi, Jay.
Hi, Jay.
Are you ready to take control of your financial future? Look no further than Jay Wertzler, your trusted and our favorite certified financial planner.
Life is full of financial decisions, and with 30 plus years of experience and a dedication to your financial well-being, Jay is your partner in achieving your financial goals.
So if you're at or near retirement and you want to know if you have sufficient assets and income sources for a comfortable retirement, or if you are simply changing jobs and you're unsure about what your options are with your current retirement plan, please reach out to Jay.
Jay Wertzler and the team at Capital Growth go the extra mile to ensure your financial success. Their office is a one-stop shop for financial advising, estate planning, tax preparation, and divorce analysis. Call Jay today at 858-552-6960 or email him at jayw@capitalgrowthinc.com.
Another one of our sponsors is very dear to my heart.
Hi, Monique. Hi, Dr. Riedler.
Very dear to Eric's heart.
Yes.
Very dear to San Diego. Been here a long time. Big time. Great reputation. That's where I got my breast augmentation and many, many other things.
You have a personalized parking spot out front,
I should. The people are incredible. Top notch. La Jolla Cosmetic Surgery Center.
Yay.
And here's what they're all about.
La Jolla Cosmetic Surgery Center is the place to go if you're looking to rejuvenate your appearance, tighten and shape your body, and just do something special for yourself. You deserve to look your very best.
La Jolla Cosmetic Surgery Center offers over 90 procedures and treatments for a natural, youthful appearance. They are absolutely the best in the business. Try out their treatment planner at glamfam.com. It's so easy and amazing to use.
We can't say enough great things about their board-certified plastic surgeons, and guess what? They offer flexible payment plans so you can start your journey to a better you right now.
Free consultations, too. The very best in the business is in our own backyard. How lucky are we?
Make sure you tell them that Laura Cain After Dark sent you. We love everything about La Jolla Cosmetic Surgery Center. Go to glamfam.com.
Okay. Thank you guys for being sponsors of the podcast. We so appreciate it.
We really do.
This podcast is going to be wedding talk heavy because as a mother, 3 things are very big in your life. When your child is born, when your child gets married, and when your child has a child. These are 3 monumental moments in a lifetime. This is a monumental moment, and I'm feeling it in all sorts of crazy ways. Like my baby boy, who was just right here. He was just here.
My baby boy, kind of.
Your baby, you helped raise him.
I know.
He's
My
getting
little
married.
Man, I know.
And it's to a person I couldn't have picked a better mate for him.
Yeah, she's very sweet.
The best. Her family, incredible. Lucky. I couldn't say enough good things. But a lot of prep has gone on over the last couple of months and weeks. So I want to show you the 3 dresses I've narrowed it down to. And I want you to be honest. I'm not going to try them on, but I just want to show them to you. Let's start there. Okay. This dress that I'm wearing right now, I bought on sale from a website. It came in the mail. And I'm like, okay, I'm in my 50s. I have no business wearing this to a wedding,
No.
to a shower, period. Anywhere.
Outside.
I look like I'm 14 years old.
This is
This
my
is
question.
ridiculous. That's why I wore it tonight, because it's so dumb.
Well, this is my question. When you saw it
Yeah.
online, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Was this here?
Yes. But it wasn't
I'm
as...
taking your computer away.
Again, the theme of the wedding is garden party, and I thought it was a pretty color, but like I have no business wearing this. So
I thought you were going to like the opening of a Pepto-Bismol plant or something.
Believe me, I know it's awful.
It's beyond.
I feel like singing on the good ship, lollipop, it's a nice trip to the candy shop.
I mean, it looks
bad.
like Barbie gone rogue. I'm not sure.
So anyway, I'm not wearing this one.
Thank God.
Looks like a waitress at the Mexican restaurant.
Okay. So this dress, garden party, it's chill, smallish, Portland, outside, evening time, covered. These are the basics, okay?
Okay.
So then I picked this one from Amazon. And then, because it's garden party, floral. And then I thought, wait,
Oh, no.
too casual,
Yeah.
too loud.
It is nice. It is a little too casual.
Okay.
Also, it's mostly white.
Now,
I know, that's a no-no.
are you planning on returning these?
These all have tags on them still, yes.
Okay.
I could wear this to the shower, but is it,
That's a good shower dress.
what are your thoughts on that?
He hates it a lot.
I think he just hates it, period.
Is it a single strap?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's kind of weird.
Okay. So this one is
No
one of the
likey.
ones that, yeah, I know
That
that.
goes bye-bye.
It having only one strap for that style dress throws me
Can
off.
I just set fire to it?
No.
Oh.
I need to return it. Okay. Here are the 2 that
If I see that on a hanger in a year,
you won't. You won't.
okay.
I'm either going to wear this one or the next one.
Oh.
Now, this one also has one strap, but it's different.
Okay, I liked that one.
Okay. It's long,
Yes.
one strap. It looks better on.
Sure.
It's got a slit, but the slit is not too high.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's comfortable, pretty green color. Very not sexy, not overpowering.
I'm
So
going to
there's
need
that.
to see it on.
Okay.
The colors throw me off a little bit, but
It is very garden party evening. Yes.
all right. Let's see the next
Okay.
one. But that one's fine.
But here's the thing. I'm going to need to see shoes and I'm going to need to see accessories.
I know.
No, I don't want any white thigh-high go-go boots.
Oh, no. I know.
Okay.
I might not be that smart, but I'm not that dumb to wear boots to my son's wedding. Okay.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Here's the number 1 choice so far. Thoughts, please. And believe me, this looks pretty good on and it makes my body look good, but not too sexy. And
Oh, no.
Oh, no, but trust me.
I like it.
It's flowers.
Yeah.
I know it looks like dowdy right now, but like on,
I think it looks
it's
good.
just below the knee.
I'm going to need
The
to see
pattern
that
is
on.
flowers and
It looks like a large doily or a table runner in an old lady's house.
I think it looks good.
it has potential. I'll try it on. But okay, this dress, the number 1 dress so far, is the cheapest one of the bunch. $11.99. Temu. Thank you very much.
Wait, why
Am
don't
I
you
allowed
like
to
that
do
one,
that?
Eric?
Yeah.
it just reminds me of a lace doily at like an old lady's house.
That's true, but I think it looks fine.
After the podcast, when I try it on, then tell me what you think. Because your opinion matters most out of anybody else's because you're the stylist of the group.
Yeah, I'll have to see it on.
Okay. So there's that. Now, Charlie asked me the following question. He said, "Hey, Mom, would you do us a favor?" "Sure, I'll do anything, Charlie." Well, for Christmas, I gave him an old camcorder that I used to film all his baby stuff and Evan's baby stuff, and I refurbished it and I gave it to him. He goes, "You know that camcorder you gave me for Christmas?" "Yes." "I think it would be cool to take video of our vows and stuff on that camera. Will you be the videographer?" I'm like, "I will, of course, I'll do anything for you, Charlie." Then I started thinking about it. I'm going to be witnessing my son's wedding through a viewfinder. Like, right? I'm working my son's wedding. I'm not the mother of the groom. I am working it.
You're a working girl.
But I'm going to do it because he asked me to.
If it's important to him. Then
Exactly.
Yes.
And he, as expected, I talked to him today. The stress level is very, very high. And I said, it's very normal. Every couple goes through this. The week before is a very stressful time, and don't worry about it. Okay, so then I started thinking about the toast. It's very important, something to say about the couple. And anyway, here I want to read you what I'm going to say, and I want your thoughts. Because I want to make it kind of light and funny in some parts. Her family has a great sense of humor, and they're fun. And then my family does too. Mm-hmm. So this is what I've written so far. I mean, I'll say some nice, sweet things, how much I love their love, blah, blah, this and this and that. Then I'm going to say the following. "Hey, Maia, did you know this about Charlie?" I'm going to tell the cock story. I'm telling the Shrek story at the end. I'm going to wait and see how the audience, but I'll save that for the end. But I told that last week. Instead of cartoons and Teletubbies and stuff like that, when Charlie was 2 and 3, he would spend hours in front of the TV watching a super dry, super old, very boring documentary about Half Dome. It was the most boring, dry thing you've ever seen. The kid would sit there for hours and be glued to that. We couldn't understand it. We just didn't get it. He's a little kid. He's like 2 and 3. Like, what's so interesting about that? Turns out my son loves to climb. He's a nature boy. It started early. When he was 5 or 6, he picked up something from the floor of the grocery store one day. He took it home, drew a face on it, and made a little friend. I was horrified when he finally showed it to me that night. It was a wrapped, unused tampon. And he made his little friend, drew a face on it. And we made a little song called Tampy the Tampon.
I would not tell that story.
Okay, there's that little fun factoid. When Charlie's very first word was not mama, it wasn't dada, it wasn't poo-poo, it wasn't anything like that. It was bird. What little kid can pronounce bird and knows bird? But that's an interesting little factoid. The first word he ever spelled was mom, but he spelled it O-M-O, Omo. I will always remember the little writing, the scribbling.
That's so cute.
When he was 8, our neighbor, when we lived in Kensington, cut down a huge tree that was growing next to our house. When Charlie got home from school that day, he dropped to his knees after he saw that the tree was gone, put his head in his hands, and mourned and sobbed. He was 8. He loved that tree. And I knew from that point on, like, this kid is connected to nature. Then this one. In 2nd grade, his Catholic school teacher, Sister Kathleen, had the kids memorize and perform a poem in front of class and parents. Most kids chose Dr. Seuss or Shel Silverstein or No, not Charlie. Charlie memorized and proudly recited this gem by Stephen Crane. Again, second grade. In the desert, I saw a creature, naked, bestial, who, squatting upon the ground, held his heart in his hands and ate of it. I said, "Is it good, friend?" "It is bitter, bitter," he answered, "but I like it because it is bitter and because it is my heart." The parents, it was silent. They awkwardly clapped. I looked at Sister Kathleen. She was white as a ghost, and she just about passed out. What the heck where was I when this was going on?
Oh my God.
And then finally, this one. When I was pregnant with Evan, Charlie was 4. We finished watching a beautiful movie about a whale when I fell asleep on the recliner with him on my lap. When I woke up, Charlie was still on my lap, wide awake, sitting upright, his eyes wide. To my horror, the end credits to the movie, The Ring, were scrolling across the screen. He watched the entire thing alone while I was asleep.
Oh my God.
Thus began our scary movie club. He saw Jaws, Poltergeist, and The Exorcist before he was the age of 6.
Those are good movies.
They are.
But and then I'll say some nicer things. But like, anyway, what are your thoughts on like the fun Charlie factoids?
The only one I
those
would
are good.
probably leave out was the tampon.
I don't think it's
Why
terrible.
can't be the tampon? It's kind of cute
He just thinks it's gross because,
it's a female thing.
yeah.
What
I
do you
think it's
think?
fine. I mean, I don't think it's like hilarious, but it's not bad. I think the other ones are better, but I think it's still good.
Yeah, I think the other ones are better.
Okay, does the Shrek story stay or go?
You didn't even tell the Shrek story.
I did on the podcast last week. Didn't
yeah.
What was
No.
it you just called
Okay.
Shrek cock?
You don't want to say cock. No. Cock and tampon is probably not two things that
I
you
don't,
would want to
I
say.
don't know. I think it's a
at a
great time to
wedding.
embarrass him. I mean, that's what you generally do.
It's just so innocent and sweet. And
Yeah.
he was so little and he loved Shrek, but he couldn't say Shrek. So he'd ask for it in the grocery store by saying, "Mama, I want to see cock."
I think that's funny.
That's what I said when I was a kid, but Shaq hadn't even come out yet.
It meant something different.
Okay, so those are just some notes that I've scribbled down. And then I talked to him today and he goes, "Mom, I want you to do a toast." I'm like, "Charlie, done. Already done." And he goes, "But I think it should be short." I'm like, "All right, listen, kid. I've been in this business of talking for 30 years. I know when to cut it short and when the crowd is not into it. Trust me, I will do that. But I have some things I want to say." And then I want Maia's mom to tell me some funny things about Maia so she can do the same thing that I'm doing.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a funny idea? Cute
Yeah,
idea?
that's cute.
Okay. One more thing about the wedding, then we'll get to Double D. I bought this because I thought it'd be cool for their little guest book. Have you heard of this idea where guests take pictures on this little baby Polaroid and then they stick them in the guest book
that's cute.
and then they write by their
that's
picture?
cute.
So let's take a picture of us, you guys. See if this, I've been like trying to properly figure out the right lighting because I went through like already. Here we go. You and me. Here's the little selfie thing. Ready? 1, 2, 3. So you have to sit and wait for it to develop and everything. But guess who's going to probably have to man the guest book?
You.
Me as well. But I'm okay with
God, you're going to be an octopus at this thing.
that. I know. So I got that. Now, what else do I need to talk about? That's it. Did I talk about? Oh, yeah, I talked about that. Okay, so now let's cue the Double D music because Eric has some Double D. That's his gig. We do it every Monday, Tuesday. Show business. Oh, my God. Really?
Oh, there he is. Hello, my baby. Oh, my little man's here. Look at that. Just comes and lays right down.
I had him in the room for a reason.
Oh, my baby. All right. So lots of sad news in Hollywood this week, it's been nothing but tragedy. Shelley Duvall passed away from The Shining and the movie Popeye.
That'd
How
be
old
sad.
was she?
70 something, I think.
Yeah, 76, I think. Shannon Doherty passed away from cancer. She'd been battling it for a while. She was 53 years old.
Really
Hold on,
sad.
quick pause, actually. Looks like our camera shut off.
Oh, look.
Oh,
We're stuck in a frozen position
look at your
on
face.
our YouTube. I know.
You're like,
I'm like,
Okay, we're an audio podcast now. Keep going.
all right, no
Okay.
problem.
Dr. Ruth, the sex doctor, died at 96.
Wow. Good long life.
Yeah. And Richard Simmons passed away at 76 years old.
Now, do we know the cause of death yet?
They haven't released it, but I saw today that he fell in his bathroom and declined to have any help. So I'm not sure what that was about, but he's been reclusive for years now. So I don't really know if it was.
Which is so strange because he was so full of life, so about people, so about entertainment, so
Yeah.
like energetic, and then boom, he just vanished.
just kind of vanished without a trace. And there was all sorts of things about like his housekeeper holding him hostage. Remember all of that? And
Yes.
all that crazy stuff. And so yeah, she was 75 actually, not 76.
Okay.
And she passed away due to complications from diabetes. Do you remember the movie Nashville?
No.
Oh, she was in that. She had, I watched a documentary on The Shining, and she almost quit show business because of how she was treated by Stanley Kubrick.
Yeah. You got a good performance out of
Oh
it.
my
yeah.
gosh. You
Yeah.
guys, there is a documentary about Stanley Kubrick, and it's basically about how they believe he was hired by the government to fake the moon landing.
Oh, yeah, that's old news. That's
but
so
there's
fake.
like all these like
I
clues
know.
in The Shining.
It's full of it.
It was pretty interesting though.
Yeah, that's an old No, he didn't.
I was like, whoa,
We didn't even have the technology to fake the moon landing when the moon landing happened.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
I think I talked about this a couple weeks ago, right after I saw her, because she said it during the show, but I saw Ellen DeGeneres in her last stand-up routine, and she is done with show business once her Netflix special airs this year. She's done.
Is that similar to something the thing that you saw at Balboa Theater?
Yeah, it's the exact same
Oh, it is,
performance.
okay.
Yeah, I think they were even shooting part of it for that
Okay.
this, thing.
I'm sure no one likes her anymore is the bigger problem.
And if all that stuff about the toxic workplace and working at Ellen is untrue, that's really sad that just killed her career.
Yeah.
you know?
It's probably not untrue is the problem.
But she just seems so nice and giving
Well,
and
yeah.
wonderful, and
On
that
air.
show was so incredibly popular and
Sure, but that's the audience facing perspective.
true.
But it was funny because I went to a taping of the show,
Get closer.
and when the commercials were being run, she would not speak to anybody. She just sat there and she didn't interact with the audience. She didn't do anything.
Was there like dancing in between the
No.
commercials? Oh, okay.
Nothing. The makeup artist would come up and touch up her makeup, and her producer would come over, but she wouldn't acknowledge the audience. She didn't do anything. So, last bit of news is the new Bon Jovi album may set a record for being terrible. It spent only 1 week on the Billboard 200 and fell off.
That's too bad because I was really pulling for him. He had vocal cord surgery
Yeah.
and they said he was never going to sing again. And then he put out this album and then ruh-roh.
Yeah.
Not good.
He'll never
So-
beat Living on a Prayer. Like, it's his
No.
best song.
That's a great song. Bon Jovi's great.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then we have a couple things to talk about.
Oh yeah, the movie review.
Oh my God. So Brian and I both saw Long Legs.
And Longlegs is a scary movie.
It is deemed the scariest movie of 2024.
Okay.
It got almost 100% approval on Rotten Tomatoes.
That's amazing.
I think it has dropped down since audience reviews have come out. I think it's like at 89 or something.
Yeah, it was. I'll say this, and then I would love to hear Bryan weigh in. I heard it was extremely terrifying. It was like a mix between Silence of the Lambs and Seven.
Great.
Both were movies that I enjoyed a lot. Seven scared the bejesus out of me. And I thought, okay, I went in with high hopes. I heard the reviews were really good. The performances were good. It was just, it kind of fell apart in the third act, and I just didn't get it.
Were you scared at all?
Not
Okay,
at
that's
all.
not a good sign.
I was mainly bored.
Oh, God.
And then people were saying, oh my God, it's uber violent. Like, it's so gory. And I was like, no, it wasn't. Like, I was like, I don't know what movie you all saw, but I didn't think it was. Did you?
There is a couple of scenes of violence, and they are gory, but it's not like a gore movie.
No, not at all. And it happens really quick and kind of from a distance. So it's not like it's these lingering close-ups or anything like that. So yeah, it was really strange.
Did you enjoy it, Bryan?
Yeah. So I think it's a really good movie. It is not scary. At least I was not scared. I'm not really scared, but like I wasn't even like, I think honestly the movie is too damn good for me to be scared by it. Cause even the scenes are supposed to be scary. I was just like, this is phenomenal. Like this is so well, like shot. The lighting is perfect. I was too in awe for it to be like actually scary. There are definitely some scenes that are more creepy and some shots that are pretty well set up and creepy looking. It's not scary. Honestly, I think the biggest problem is the movie needs to be longer. It's only like an hour and 30 minutes, hour and 40 minutes. It really should be a full 2 hours.
Yeah.
I think it would have been better. I don't think the third act is terrible, and that's where it starts to kind of explain the point. And it definitely doesn't live up to the mystery it sets up, but I still think the ending is unfulfilling too. The ending's kind of unsatisfying.
It's very creepy and dark and
vague,
brooding. Yeah. You don't come out of it feeling good at all.
Okay.
I didn't think it was that bad. It is definitely has a darker atmosphere.
Yeah.
Which I think it does really well with, but it is a fantastic movie. And Nicolas Cage gives a stellar performance in it.
He was very, very, even though Maika Monroe.
Yeah, she was good.
She was very good.
She was great.
And so was the woman that played the mother, Alicia Witt.
And then Blair Underwood, who's the other cop.
Yeah, Blair Underwood was really good.
We need to touch on, now we're not a political show.
Right.
That's not our niche. Mm-hmm. However, we need to talk about what happened to Trump and what we were talking about before the show started. So there was an assassination attempt 2 days ago, yesterday.
Yeah, 2 days ago.
Now, do you have any current information about, like, is he got hit?
He's fine. So it clipped just the upper part of his ear.
Okay. And then he's still going strong, apparently. There was like some picture that is like epic.
Great picture.
How's Joe Biden? Have they
released
lately?
A statement.
Yeah, they released a statement. I read about that on Saturday.
Anything like today? Anything current like that? He's
in general, or just related to the assassination?
And no, not related to this. It related to his health.
He's falling apart. His campaign is really falling apart.
Yeah, it's
last
scary.
2 weeks, 3 weeks.
So are they picking a new candidate?
Nope.
No.
Unlikely.
Okay, so wow.
This is still a hot race. This is still a toss-up. I would say Trump has a little bit of an edge now, where it's been pretty neck and neck. The assassination attempt was insane, and Trump barely made it out alive. He turned his head at the perfect second, otherwise it would have gone straight through the back of his brain.
I initially thought it was a joke.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it was a a joke because of the way it all went down. It was like a super slow turn, and then you heard like this pop, 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 and then the Secret Service, it was so odd the way they reacted. And then he was like, "Oh, I need my shoe," and then he popped up and was doing this. I was like, "Is this like a stunt? Is this a bit?" Because I thought there's no way this was real. And then when I heard that somebody passed away, like a guy protecting his family, I was like, "Oh shit!" This.
And the shooter, a 21-year-old Republican?
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. So there's plenty of conspiracy theories right now. We don't know much. All we know is that he recently registered as a Republican, and then a couple years ago he donated to Democrat super PACs. Yeah. So it's hard to say what his actual. We don't know his motivation is.
The stuff that came out the following day, I was like, "You've got to be," and I knew it was coming. It was like, I knew the supporters of Trump were going to say, "Oh, it's Biden ordered the hit and stuff," and that's exactly what came out, and all this crazy, stuff. And I was like, "Oh, Lord have mercy!" But
do you think this is the best thing? I'm trying to say this in the right words.
Best thing for his campaign?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. This is great for him.
Oh yeah, it's a total coup for him, unfortunately, and I hope, my hope is that it humbles him, and that he, because
a
people
near-death
were saying
experience,
he was out spreading a message of hope, and I was like, that was not a message of hope that he was speaking of, in my opinion.
I think that is not just a unique Trump problem now. I think both sides are equally guilty of that. Trump is actually shockingly restrained this campaign.
Yes.
Compared to like the 2016, 2020 campaigns. So he's still Trump, and he's still, probably a terrible person.
Again,
but him and Biden are basically the same side of a coin now, or this, same coins, separate sides. But
it's I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah,
in
it's
my
a
life.
very
it is
crazy time,
and people from other countries think that we're nuts down here.
Okay, well, we'll leave it at that because we don't want to go deep. We don't want to go deep.
So I want to talk about two other shows one is a documentary, which you would love, Bryan. I'm a huge, next to these are two of my favorite actresses in the world, Jessica Lange and Faye Dunaway. I love Faye Dunaway. And there's a new documentary on HBO Max that just premiered on Saturday night. It's called Faye. And it's, about her and her career and all of that. And it was really, really good.
Okay.
And then, because I couldn't resist, I watched, because they're always so bad. I don't know how his name gets put on anything to direct. Tyler Perry.
You don't like Medea? Or Medea?
No. And it was called Divorce in the Black. It got a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. It was probably, I think I turned it off after about maybe 15 minutes. It was, I don't even know how money gets spent on a movie like that.
Wow.
Because it's got Megan Good in it, she's normally a fairly competent actress.
I just watched something called American Nightmare. It's a real story about a woman who got kidnapped with her husband got tied up. She got kidnapped, but then they released her and she came home and they blamed everything on her and said it was a hoax when in reality it wasn't.
Oh, I saw that.
It's good.
Yeah. It's really good.
That's good.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty definitively that she did hoax it, though.
Not at all.
No, it was really good.
You gotta see that. You gotta see
I remember that case. I feel like she.
It was very.
What was her name again?
I'm really glad that she is speaking and telling the real story because she was vilified.
Yeah, she was.
Unfairly. But anyway, here's
crazy.
how our little picture turned out. Isn't it cute? They're isn't that cute? Mm-hmm. It's going to be fun. Okay. Coming up on
we got a
Thursday.
lot coming up on Thursday. I would like to tell everybody you do not want to miss this on Thursday when I was on the phone with you.
Oh.
And
okay.
What went down.
The fast food incident.
Oh my God. I've never I felt deep shame. So we're going to talk about that.
Okay.
We're going to talk about a hot new Kardashians are using it. All the celebrities are using it. I just got it and used it, and it is blowing off the shelves.
Love it.
And I'll tell you if it was worth the money or not.
And I'm going to make a quick phone call, and we're going to try to get on the psychic that says this next couple of days is going to be wackadoo. And get ready. Get ready for the roller coaster. So we'll see if we have her on too. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching and listening and helping me out and supporting this time in my life. I appreciate it. It's a biggie. And I was today just thinking about Charlie almost dying when he was a baby, and I started bawling. I'm like, this is gonna be your roller coaster week.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, thanks for all your input that you guys have already sent me and stuff. I appreciate it a lot.
And then we're also going to talk next week about...
next week or Thursday?
I mean Thursday. About what we talked about when you and I get married.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You guys are the best. Love you. Love you.
I love you.
Bryan, I love you.
Okay.
Bryan, I love you.
Thank you.
See.
And love your podcast. See you on Thursday.
I love you so much. I'll be your rock.
I need that right now, and I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Okay. Go.
Love your podcast.
Okay. So cute. I love you, my sweet babies, and I can't wait to see you this weekend. Bye.
Bye.